Hi guys, good afternoon, happy Sunday to you, and welcome back once again to The Edward. I'm your host, Eddie, and in today's video I'll be discussing all of the most recent Star Wars news-related announcements that were made recently available to all of us at D23 earlier this weekend, yesterday on Saturday. Unfortunately, I did not attend. In fact, I have never been to D23. I have done WonderCon, I have done Comic-Con, as you guys know, but I guess in terms of cons, the last one I have yet to attend would be D23, so maybe next year, because it looked like it was a lot of fun and there was a lot of great stuff that came out of it. So, as most of you have heard and seen by this point, because unfortunately we did not get the second trailer for Star Wars Episode 7 as all of us had been speculating, because this seemed like the perfect opportunity for perfect good publicity to unveil the second trailer, they decided not to do that, and they just teased us saying it would preview later this fall. But then again, fall could have a different start date to any number of people, meaning, of course, excuse me, sorry about that. Meaning, of course, that we could get the second trailer for The Force Awakens as early as mid or late September, or more likely early or mid-October. Either way, we're just going to have to wait a little bit longer for the second trailer. Plus, the second trailer should keep us all, satiated until the movie finally comes out in December. Anyway, point being, they unveiled the first official photo of the cast for the upcoming Star Wars spin-off, the first Star Wars spin-off, set to debut in December of next year, Rogue One. And wow, do they look great. You got lead actress Felicity Jones right there, dead in center, so I think it's safe to assume that she is some kind of leader of this particular unit or this squad, like she's squad leader, something like that. No character names were revealed as of yet, but she was definitely dead in center there with a couple of other familiar faces, including Mads Mikkelsen, who's got an extensive film career. Most recently, he is one of the leading stars in NBC's Hannibal, which is an interesting show. And then a few years ago, of course, he was the main bad guy in Casino Royale, which he was quite good at. And he's had quite a film career, and he looks great. He looks like a rugged old-time rebel soldier, and the whole cast looks great in that particular film shoot, in that photo. And it looks like they would be in, I could be wrong, but it looks like they're in on Tatooine, in Mos Eisley. They're in like the spaceport area where ships can go to dock and refit themselves. I just say that based on the desert-looking clothing that they're all wearing, that they could be on Tatooine. Then again, it is a big, big galaxy in the world of Star Wars, so they could be on some other planet for all we know. But they look great. And you know what really interested me about this particular photo? Not only does the cast look great and the costumes look authentic and amazing along with the set in the background, but it really struck a chord with me. It made me remember and realize how much this feels like Star Wars Episode 4, A New Hope. Going back to the very, very first Star Wars film, I was like, wow, they really did a good job nailing the look and the feel, the feel of the Star Wars universe. Granted, this isn't an episode, but a spin-off. And wowza, they really, really nailed it. It was, the photo alone, if it has that kind of effect on me, and I'm sure I'm not the only one, but it really made me feel like this was a movie that's going to happen before A New Hope happens, because that's the timeline that we're in. It's set a couple of years before the events of A New Hope happens, and I believe the plot line is that a group of rebel spies set out to steal plans from the Death Star. So this could be our first look at the Rebel Alliance before it becomes official and starts gathering more and more allies. This small group of people could very well be the beginning or the foundation for the Rebel Alliance. None of that's confirmed yet, of course, but it is a fun, interesting theory to think about. Overall, the cast looks great, and I really like the costumes, and it's got me excited now for Rogue One. And I almost forgot. I was kind of shocked at myself. I'm like, of course, it's D23. Of course they should promote Rogue One because that's coming out exactly a year after Force Awakens comes out. So of course they should be promoting it, and we did. So it looks good. Earlier this week we saw a leaked set image from what looks like from a sky point of view. It looks like from the set of Rogue One, which I believe is currently shooting in London at the moment. We saw the good old-fashioned vintage stormtroopers from the original movies. We saw some extras wearing stormtrooper uniforms with their helmets off. Obviously, they were taking a break during filming or something like that. Or maybe they were filming a scene, but it definitely looked like they were taking a break from filming. And it looks like some kind of, looks like they were standing outside of an Imperial shuttle of some kind, and they were loading cargo or these barrels onto the shuttle. And perhaps that was a scene where our heroes, our main characters, will first engage the stormtroopers to steal Imperial supplies. Who knows? You know, this movie's premise really reminds me of the show Star Wars Rebels, which is proving to be amazing so far. I am currently catching up on it, and wow, I really, really like it. I'm really looking forward to it. And but anyway, that's what this this cast photo kind of reminded me of, was like the good old days of Star Wars. Oh, damn it. I'm sorry about that. Excuse me. But yeah, overall, cast looks great. I'm excited about the movie, and I'm looking forward to seeing more as we get closer to the release date. And on the subject of Star Wars, even though we didn't get a trailer for The Force Awakens, we got a brand new poster for it as well. The poster contains Kylo Ren, Daisy Ridley's character, and the African-American actor playing Finn, and of course, good old Han Solo, like literally good old Han Solo, holding up his blaster. And then we see several Imperial TIE fighters like flying in front of Kylo Ren, and it captured the essence of those original Star Wars movie posters that we all know and love. Hell, I've got the New Hope one here. I'll show you. I've got the New Hope one right up there, as you can see. That's from the 1997 re-release. Sorry, from the 1997 re-release of New Hope. But that's what this new poster for Force Awakens captured, was that exact look. Oh, it looks so good, and I hope to get a copy of it somewhere before it gets too outrageously priced, so I can hang it up somewhere here in my apartment. But it looks good. But what was really intriguing about this, and I realized, they haven't really addressed this yet, but they probably will now that they've kind of revealed it on the poster. Finn, the young man, is holding a lightsaber, a blue lightsaber. Is he a Jedi? Is he a Padawan? Is he a Jedi in training? Is this one of Luke's apprentices? If Luke is even actively teaching other people to become Jedi Knights? Who knows? I doubt they just added it for the poster effect, for the wow factor, but perhaps Finn is a Jedi. You know, I think this poster pretty much confirms he is some kind of Jedi Knight, and if he's not a Jedi Knight yet, he's like a Jedi in training on his way to become one. And perhaps the whole reason he's wearing a Stormtrooper or a First Order, I believe they refer to them as First Order troopers. If he's wearing a First Order trooper uniform, perhaps he's on a Jedi mission to spy on the new forces of evil that are arising in the galaxy. Who knows, but it's fun to think about. So I really like the new poster. I hope to get a copy of it soon. I love how the cast looks in Rogue One. And moving on with Star Wars, they also officially announced and confirmed, because it was just rumors and speculation for a while, at D23, they announced that Colin Trevorrow, the director of the recent worldwide hit of Jurassic World, is going to be the director for Star Wars Episode 9. That is right, Colin Trevorrow is officially directing Star Wars Episode 9, the last and final episode of the Star Wars saga. Wow, that guy is going to have a lot on his plate, because not only will he be co-writing and producing Jurassic World 2, which is set to debut in theaters June 22nd, 2018, but that following summer, 2019, is when we'll see Episode 9. He is going to be a very, very busy guy for the next couple of years. I mean, hell, I'm sure the movie is still being written right now, along with Episode 8, which is set to debut May 26, 2017, almost exactly 40 years to the date of when A New Hope was first released. That is the planned for release date for Episode 8, which I believe is being directed by a person named Rian Johnson. But Colin Trevorrow is now officially directing Episode 9. Oh, you know, I'm really happy for him, and I completely trust him because I was so blown away and I immensely enjoyed and was satisfied with Jurassic World. I completely trust him and have faith with him when handling a Star Wars movie. The same goes for Gareth Edwards, who is directing Rogue One. I have faith and confidence in him, as I was blown away and I loved Godzilla, the most recent Godzilla film from 2014. I'm really looking forward to seeing Rogue One, so I trust these two directors. I'm sure they know what they're doing, and they're going to give us fun, exciting movies for us to enjoy in the coming years. So good luck, Colin Trevorrow. May the Force be very much with you. And also, I hope I'm sure you already feel it, but I hope he doesn't feel too much pressure or stress from this, because this guy, you know, J.J. Abrams has a huge responsibility, too, of getting people to fall in love with Star Wars again. Well, it's not necessarily getting people to fall in love with Star Wars, but it is reinstating faith and hope in Star Wars again, if that makes sense. So not only does J.J. Abrams has a huge responsibility and a burden, but now Colin Trevorrow has in my opinion, an even bigger burden. This guy is going to single-handedly be responsible, or will be held responsible, for the outcome of Star Wars Episode 9. Granted, we still have we have a couple more years to look forward to it, but oh man, he is going to be under so much pressure and stress. Oh, I certainly can't blame him if he feels overwhelmed. Not that he hasn't said that yet, but from his public statement, he sounds extremely confident that he knows what he's doing, and he's going to be working very closely with Lucasfilm, with Disney. Kathleen Kennedy, who's kind of overseeing the Star Wars universe right now, she seems to have faith and confidence in him, so I'm sure everybody knows what they're doing, and they're going to do their best to make these movies as fun, exciting, enjoyable, and wonderful for all of us fans. So that was all the big Star Wars news from D23 yesterday. Unfortunately, I was not in attendance. I just read about all of this online yesterday and earlier this morning. You know, it's just such an exciting time of year, you guys. I mean, we have so many movies coming out in the next 5 years alone. You know, we have so much stuff to look forward between now towards the end of 2015 to 2020, when Marvel, DC, Star Wars, everybody's coming out with these massive, much anticipated, much desired films, and I am just one of many who is very much looking forward to it, as I hope all of you are. Oh, it's just so exciting. It's so exciting, guys. We live in exciting times right now. There's a lot of great stuff happening and coming out in the next 5 years, and I hope you're all as excited about it as I am. Well, guys, thank you so much for tuning in and watching this episode of The Edward. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you are just as excited about all of the news coverage I just covered in this video. Please feel free to leave your comments, thoughts, and opinions down below. Did I miss over or gloss over anything? What do you guys think about the first look of the cast for Rogue One? How do you feel about Colin Trevorrow directing Episode 9? Do you like the new poster for Force Awakens where it shows Finn holding a lightsaber? Leave your thoughts and opinions down below, guys. Let's be respectful of one another's opinions and beliefs, of course. Thank you so much for tuning in, and you want to subscribe to my channel. You want to subscribe to my channel. You want to subscribe. Sorry, I feel like such a dork for doing that, but I had to try. Sorry about that. I know that was pretty pathetic, but I thought it would be kind of funny, which it kind of was. The keywords there are kind of. Anyway, thanks for tuning in and watching, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of the Sunday afternoon. And of course, until next time, may the Force be with you.